This week, we're going old school. So this week, we're gonna build an old school Grand National for my good friend Bird. Bird is also known in the music industry as one of the biggest managers. His artist is Roddy Ricch. Recently, Roddy Ricch came to the shop, did a Tiny Desk concert, and Bird got to look around and kind of see some of these old school cars we've been building, and he's like, let's build a Grand National. The Grand National is like the golden gem. They're, became famous on different movies they've been in. People just love them because they were cars that came off the showroom floor that were turboed in like performance, which was crazy back then. The thing about Grand Nationals and the whole G-body community is people like to leave them, a lot of times, like to leave them stock. He wants to keep it original, but he also wants to add some new modern touches to it. One of the things that, I kind of frown a little bit on, he wants to do 24s on it, but ultimately, he's the customer. If he wants 24s, we'll put 24s on it, but we'll also keep his stock wheels just in case. So I'm gonna sit with Musa and do probably one of the fastest renderings we've ever done because it's basically a stock black Grand National with some 24-inch Forgiatos. Okay, Musa, get ready.
What is this?
For the world's fastest rendering you're ever gonna do.
Oh, dang.
So pull up a Grand National,
right.
T-top Grand National. Hopefully in black.
In black. Like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Pull up Forgiato's website. Yep. So we're putting that wheel, gold center, polished lip, on that car. That's it.
A 24.
Hey,
Grand National.
you can't, the customer's always right.
Okay.
All right.
I got you.
All right. You have 45 seconds to get it done. Send it to me. Full send it.
Full send it.
Design is done. Bird's approved it. He also has been searching the internet and he thinks he found a great car. So I'm gonna send Jay over to pick it up, get it into the shop so we can break it down and see if it's really a good car. It turns out, as sometimes expected, it's not as great as you think it is. Once we got the paint off of it, there was tons of rust damage. So it's gonna go from the body shop into the fab shop so we can do some metal repair and then back into the body shop so we can start body working it.
We've been doing a lot of rust repair on this thing. The main task at hand was to put new floorboards in because the floorboards were all rusted out. So we put these brand new floor pans in, had to weld them, grind them, make it all flat and nice so that the paint guys aren't mad at us. The last part is really just to make sure that everything's good for the guys for paint. So you gotta make sure that everything's flat and it looks nice.
Fab work's done. Now it's back in the body shop. They're gonna finish up the body work and then we can get this thing painted. The car's out of paint, looks great. Louis is finishing the wiring so we can get the custom stereo system in.
This is a second skin sound insulation material. You see, it's a really thin adhesive that you can stick all over the car, all over the metal. And what that does is it creates a sound barrier, more like a sound chamber inside your car. It stops sounds from outside from getting inside the car. It is just gonna be real nice, real quiet inside, real luxurious, all without adding a whole bunch of weight.
The carpet's going in right now so we can get the interior back in. We also got the 4G Auto wheels and steering wheel in. People may hate it, but Bird's gonna love it. The final step is get the motor in it so we can see how this thing runs.
Okay, today we finished putting the engine in the car. Turbo's right here. The turbo. Starter. And here's the manifold. It's all going in. These are all the parts kit. The engine's in. Transmission is connected. And we're ready to burn rubber in about a day. We found out we had an ECU problem, so now we're just gonna test to see if it starts up, because it wasn't starting. I was so frustrated, I lost sleep. See what happens. Yes!
Car's finally done. I know Bird's thinking it took a little bit longer than expected, but I think when he finally sees this car, he's gonna be super happy. I'm excited to show it to him.
This is what you guys both know. What?
You ready?
Oh, this how we doing it? Oh my goodness! Look at the wheels. Wow! I feel like MC8 and Minister Society. This how we coming?
Yeah, I don't know another one on
Right,
the
this
streets
how we
right now.
coming. Amazing. I love this car, man. I always wanted one when I was a youngster running around in Compton. You see my OGs in these type of cars, and I knew the respect that these cars had for those who drove it. You know, it was like, okay, you drive one of them, it's not regular. You know, anybody can go get a Mercedes. Anybody can, you know, but when you driving something like this, come through the hood, you put your time in it. You know what you're doing, you know? Damn.
Don't worry, I got my G-body specialist, Jay. Jay, come
Jay?
on, break it down real quick.
Come on, man.
Got this beautiful 87 Grand National,
Oh yes, oh yes.
you know, 22-inch 4G autos.
Oh,
I mean,
okay. I look at the rims like putting on a chain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The rims match the jury. It's gold on gold.
It's like, it's not, I mean, the interior, you gotta look at the interior, but the interior, it feels original.
Come on,
But it's
man.
still got a little touch on it, you know?
Can't wait. I can't
Suede,
wait.
leather.
I can't wait. Sunday, here we come.
And then
Pop the trunk.
we did audio.
Yeah.
What? They gotta see me coming. Come on, man. Damn, that's how y'all do it. That's how y'all do it.
With the logo on the back.
Oh.
Fine. Nice to meet you.
Just like right now, at this time in my life, you know, I just lost my mom a few weeks ago, and you know, it just, you know, a sad time, and for something like this to come, it's perfect, you know. And I know she looking down on me with this, you know what I'm saying? And if not, she'd have been right here on side of me, riding with me, you know. But I'm grateful.
He ain't safe outside. He ain't coming outside. 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 He ain't safe outside.